Good evening, everyone. Normally, I would say happy Wednesday, but probably not the right time to be saying that today. So, well, hopefully, outside of what's going on currently, which we'll discuss in a moment, hopefully everybody's having a good week up until this point. Anyhow, I guess we'll get right into it here. Whoever wants to start on it, by all means, feel free because this is not my forte, and I didn't get a chance to speak with anyone on this prior to the show because I did not think about it up until the moment I started playing music and went, oh, wait a minute, can't do this normally.
Yeah, for anybody who didn't hear, Mike passed away this morning, vaping trucker. He did not win his battle with cancer. And it's fucking terrible. It's really fucking terrible. And I bawled my eyes out earlier. And I feel like I'm gonna do it again if I keep talking about it. And it really fucking sucks. I don't even know what to say. He's just a fucking super gentle dude. He had a huge fucking heart. He cared about everybody. He was just super generous and sharing. He invited me onto every show he was on. I mean, every show he was doing. Adam, if you can make it, man, it'd be great to have you. He's just a fucking brilliant dude, man. I'm gonna fucking miss him, and I love him, and I hope that we can help Eric and the family with. So I really do, because it's fucking bullshit. So here's to you, man.
When I first got to know Mike, he was such a really, pardon me, he just kind of sat back and just kind of watched people, and he was real quiet. Um, and I regret not getting to know him sooner. Um, 'Cause
If you need a minute, take a minute. It's fine.
Yeah. I feel like I wasted time not knowing him. Because once I did get to know him, he was he's the most beautiful person. Anybody who didn't get to know him, I'm so sorry that you didn't get to know him and what type of guy he was. Because he was so selfless, and he would just be there for you. He would just listen to your problems, let you know that things were going to be okay, and it always felt right when he would tell you that it was going to be okay. And then, and as I got to know him and what an amazing person he was, it's just it's just awful that this happened to him. And it's not fucking fair. It's never fucking fair when stuff like this happens. Because they should never take the good ones. And they leave pieces of shit like me sitting around. I was such an awful person when I was younger. And I've said this over and over. Like, I was such a bad person when I was younger. And they go and take somebody like Mike, who was nothing but generous and nothing but kind words to everybody. Everybody, no matter what they were doing, like they could be running around being just garbage to everybody around him. Mike would have nothing but good words to say to him. and he would try and encourage them to be better people. And it's not fair. And this is like the third fucking time I've just broken down into tears. And all I want to do is I want to go to sleep and I want to fucking hide from the world right now. But I wanted to come on here at least and say, let everybody know what a great person Mike was. And I've broken down on streams before because of him, and I'll probably do it again. But he was an amazing guy. And I right now the charity stream is going forward. Um, unless I hear something from Eric, we will still be doing the 24-hour stream. So at least we can hopefully raise some money for his family. Hopefully Eric's okay with it. If he's not, then we'll cancel it and figure something out. But as right now, everything's going forward. We'll do our 24-hour stream. So sorry, this is really tough for me.
No worries, man. All got to vet in our own way. No. Myself personally, I had very few interactions with him. Namely because I don't get on a lot of shows anymore like I used to, so a lot of it was interactions through chats here and there. Always a friendly individual. I wish I would have gotten the chance to know him from the outstanding amount of love and support I've seen for him already. He had to have been a fucking amazing individual. Wish I would have gotten the opportunity to know him better. For those of you that do know him better, my condolences to each and every one of you. If you guys need anybody to talk to, even just I'll listen. I'll sit here and keep my fucking mouth shut. Take your time with it as you need. This wasn't. After I read it, because of knowing who he is through our great community, I almost canceled the show tonight, but then at the same time, I don't think that would have been the right move. From what I've gathered from everybody who's known him, it's something that we need to go on. We need to. My thought on
He
this
was
is,
definitely the show must go on kind of dude, for sure.
my thought was, if anything tonight, maybe we all figure out a mix for him specifically and make something in his honor. And that's if you want to, cool. If not, that's perfectly all right. Everybody deals with it in their own way, and I'm perfectly okay with that. I don't expect anybody to. If you don't want to stay, you guys don't have to. It's up to you. That's been a shitty week. I mean, even as of, was that Monday or Sunday night, they had a shooting here in Green Bay at the casino.
Oh my god.
Yeah, some guy murdered like 3 people in the casino, shot a 4th one, and then cops got him. And then come to hear this, as I know they were really ramping up for Friday. And more was getting released about what was going on Friday, and then this happens. And this is like a straight kick in the fucking nuts for everybody. Do want to apologize to you guys that are out there. I know I haven't had a chance to say hello to everybody yet, so I'll do so. I do see Addie Tooney's out there, Karen Seabolt's out there, Arnie's out there, Erwin, Not Joe. What's out there? I don't know, I think Canadians out there, Angels out there, Tam's out there, Clown Puncher. My condolences out to you, brother. Hope you're doing all right. If you need to talk, man, hit me up. And Pippa's out there. Paul's in the house. Hash, aka. Nice to see you out there, man. Hope you're doing well. Frank's out there. Michelle's in the house. Disco Potatoes here. What else did I see out there? Zippy, Socorro, Gabe,
Tam,
Tam.
Zippy.
Yeah. So, like I said, unfortunately, not a guy I had the chance to get great interactions with, but the very few I did have were positive. So,
So if anybody else feels like doing this, I made this little logo for Mike a couple months back, my 3D program. I made it my Facebook picture. If you feel like honoring, feel free to do what you may with it.
it's a rough thing to deal with. Okay. Like I said, I don't expect anybody to stick around. Adam, you've known him pretty well. What kind of flavor profiles was he into? Because I would like to make something in his honor, even though I didn't get a chance to know him.
The custard guy, I know that.
He was a custard guy. That's right up my
Likes
alley.
custards. Let's sift through. I can just see what he had going on here.
I guess I could check ELR, couldn't I?
I'm doing. He wrote ice cream, strawberry chocolate milkshake, comfort custard, chocolate chili, sticky toffee pudding. Yeah, he's a dessert guy. Definitely.
Oh yeah, he's right up my alley.
He was a super diverse mixer too. He was mixing all kinds of shit all the time.
Oh yeah, just by looking at some of those profiles.
Pineapple blueberry dump cake.
Yeah. Like I said, any of you guys that are in chat right now, if you feel the need,
blueberry.
I'm available. Even here.
Thanks, Aaron.
Oh, raspberry slushies. Yeah, he has a really diverse list of mixes here. Holy shit.
Just make a bomb-ass strawberry blueberry custard. The meter can't vape it.
I mean, I could, but I'd throw up.
Right. Say, see, enrich with it while keeping the constraints of what you have as well, TJ.
I'll figure something out.
Oh no, I know what flavors you have. You have pretty much all the VSO and then Fresh's hot list, basically.
I work around what I've got pretty decently now.
Mm-hmm. Well, we were just gonna go with some VSO strawberries, some shisha strawberry, some VSO blueberry, some Flavor West blueberry, maybe some custard 2, and then maybe a little marshmallow vanilla.
Dude, you can never go wrong adding the marshmallow vanilla as a little sweetener there.
I don't know.
Probably no more than 1%.
Yeah. I'm gonna go 1. Maybe 0.75.
Are you looking heavier on the strawberry or the blueberry?
Oh no. I'm the wrong person to ask about shit like that.
Actually, why would I ask you that? I know the answer is going to be strawberry.
We might have to go our separate ways like Journey.
But you know he's going to put more strawberry in there. It doesn't mean he's going to taste it.
I don't know though.
Wait,
I've had this weird thing lately where I started tasting strawberries a little better.
Have you just went away from them for a while or something?
I did actually.
That does it. Like that mix I made last week, because I haven't done cinnamon in a while.
Yeah.
That cinnamon
I'm baking cinnamon now.
that cinnamon roll cheesecake that I did, I'm getting mostly cinnamon and then cream cheese icing off of it. I'm getting the graham crust, but everything else kind of just fucking went away with the cinnamon because I haven't had cinnamon in a while.
So Lumi made this bomb
Not
ass
bad.
strawberry pound cake, and it only has 2.5% swaggy in it, and a bunch of cake and cream and shit. And I can taste the strawberry in it. It tastes like a nice strawberry drizzle on the pound cake. So I think I was just abusing my like strawberry palate or something.
Well, you gotta figure. It's kind of like everything else. You do too much of something, you're just gonna go numb to it.
Yeah. Blueberry was a big jam. Everyone says that he was into blueberry. I want to add some strawberry though.
Hi, Lumi.
What?
Ooh.
Get in here. Hang out. Hey, Lumi.
Oh.
Rating. Beware.
Alright. He's got so many different things as I'm going through his list here. I think there's a good bit of. He likes things with cream. Cream and custard. Butter, bavarian cream.
That every time. Every time I go to type to look for VSO strawberry in ELR, I just start typing swaggy. Doesn't work that way. VSO straw. Loudest keyboard ever.
Mr. Miles. All right.
Okay. Gathered myself together a little bit.
Man, if you gotta take your leave, man, I understand, dude. Oh, alright. Well,
I've only broken down 3 more times during all that, so
I know what I'm doing.
I'd like to say, for those that aren't aware, we shot Dungeons and Dragons over the weekend, and then I dumped it in Mr. Miles' lap and said basically, do what you do, man. And
Is that what he was free from?
he's been working so fucking hard.
Yeah.
And
Seriously,
Sorry, Miles.
Mr. Miles.
I wanted to say thank you, Mr. Miles.
I was there for that. I earned your money.
Not sure you heard, but we did lose Mike, so
We're gonna have to adjust that a little bit because that doesn't look quite right.
Larry.
Hey.
Bud.
Bear with me, everybody. Here, I will fix it. I know it looks funky. I wasn't expecting 5 in here tonight, so I adjusted my.
Larry just kind of looks
and
like
thank you, Addie Tooney. Addie Tooney's been sending me kind words. Pip has been sending me kind words. Thank you.
There you go. Shouldn't look so funky no more. Sorry, guys.
Thank you, Mr. Miles. Like I said, I still have intentions of the stream going forward, so unless Eric tells me not to.
After going through his list of different things, I think I know what I'm gonna do. Because I found he did do something with one of my favorite flavors, which is the lemon cream wafer. I'm gonna do something with that.
Yeah. I'm gonna make this strawberry blueberry.
What's up, Church?
Custard for him.
Ew.
So one of the mixes he was most proud of was the Soul Shine.
Oh yeah.
I believe I'm going to mix that in his honor tonight. I know how much he loved this mix, so anybody else who wants to play along at home, I'm just going to drop that in the comments. Pretty simple, to the point, but absolutely a wonderful mix. Just a great, great mix. Good off the shake, good 7 days down the road, even better.
That sounds fantastic. I'm missing like all of the ingredients except for one. Oh no, actually no, all of them. He's got vanilla.
You have vanilla custard too, don't you?
Oh yeah, I do. Why is this saying I'm missing it? What the?
You have it entered wrong.
Do I have it entered wrong?
Maybe you put a 2 instead of II.
Oh boy.
In your stash, possibly. I've seen that mistake. I've seen the moderator guy of ELR yell at people, "Hey, your flavors are named wrong."
Yeah, I've gotten that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, let me take a look and I'm gonna find out.
Yeah, but then I was also the guy that direct mesh and back. Well, if you didn't have 15 different spellings for it in your database, it
That's the
wouldn't be an
community's fault, though.
I
If
have
he had
it,
more donations, he could pay somebody to go through that.
no, I have it listed the exact same. I don't know why it's
That's
doing
weird.
that. Yeah, that is weird. I'll say that is definitely something I have in my list. But definitely don't have the others.
Actually missing the same ones you are. But I digress. I'm going to make this. It's going to be rich and disgustingly syrupy and fruity.
We're going to go...
Decadent, you might say.
I got mine.
Yeah, your what recipe?
Yeah.
This Christmas.
Oh,
I think
you
mine's
already
done
mixed
too,
one
though.
and you came up with another one?
You want me to come up with one for you, Adam?
What?
What?
No, I got one.
Okay.
It's called Keep on Trucking. Rest in peace, Mike. Fuck off, pal.
Make me a recipe, Larry.
You wouldn't be able to mix mine with me because it would probably kill you. It's 15% flavoring. It's like gonna be commercial deliciousness. Well, you got to use Swag's Blueberry at 4. Got to use Vanilla Custard 2 at 3 or higher if you're me. So that's like 7.5 right there. And I wanted to add to the strawberries, so I added. Well, I put Swag's strawberry. I used that at 2.5 or 3. I wanted to taste it, so I put it in at 3, and then I got Shisha in there at 1. Blueberry VSO 4, and then Rust Blueberry at 1.5, maybe 2.
I'm going to do a lemon peach custard.
Oh.
I haven't used the peach pie and cream in a while, so that'll be a good addition. Oh, create recipe, doofus. What are you doing? We're going to do that at 2.5%. Or do I want to go peach pie and cream? We're going to do at 2%, and then we're going to add 2% VSO peach. Might end up more of a peach lemon custard, but whatever. It all works together.
Two with that. Yeah.
Hop that custard up a little bit. We're gonna go to 4% with it.
Whoa!
Uh,
I
actually,
did mine at 3.5.
yeah, I don't know if I need to go that high. I probably might overkill. You're probably right. 3.5 sounds like a good spot.
Hey, can I reach these flavors? Probably not.
Alright, that seems simple enough.
I can't.
Only 4.
Can I switch to speakers easily?
On the desktop, you should be able to. A little arrow on your microphone button.
Now the key is, can I find the VSO peach? Because I know where the VSO apricot is.
Woohoo! Found one.
Ah, peach. Did you say woohoo found one?
Oh, I was talking about you, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Took a minute.
No, I gotta find all of mine.
Custom 2 and peach pie cream. So we're gonna go 2% peach pie and cream, 2% VSO peach, 2.5% lemon cream wafer, and 3.5% vanilla custard V2. Sounds like a winner to me.
Are we talking about my bird or Meter's bird?
Who has a bird?
The D&D game. I never summoned my bird for the dragon fight.
Oh. Well, since we're on this going on here, anybody want to share any good memories you guys have of them?
Of them. I don't know if I have anything that stands out. Yeah. I don't know if I have anything that stands out in particular. Just always ridiculously nice to me. And was always quick to make a silly joke or make people feel slightly uncomfortable in a joking way where you have to like be like, oh, he's joking. Like he would like, you know, he'd mess with you a little bit. He's a jokester. Such a good guy though.
Yeah.
Always clowning. Scrolling.
Oh,
Very.
seriously, why would you stop at 0.59?
Swaggy blueberry. Bathe in Swag's blueberry. Quote me on that.
Honestly, I have no idea where I was putting my bird. Yeah, no, I separated from my bird so I could crawl up the roof. Just trying to Santa Claus my ass up a chimney.
Marshmallow vanillas.
I sure don't do any Santa Clausing. Only thing I Santa Claus is the beard.
Yep.
Although I guess I do eat a good bit of cookies too. Never mind.
I've been noticing some wicked grays coming on the side. I'm actually looking forward to just white beard. I'm embracing it. I have
Dude.
no fears about it whatsoever.
Mine's common. Like, my mom called me out the other day. She goes, "You have more grays now in your beard than your dad has in his head." I'm like, well,
I find a bunch of them in front too. I'm like,
yeah, most of mine come right in this little section here. So it looks like I have an offset racing stripe, which
mine
is
are
all
coming in from the outside.
That just tells you, that's how you know I'm a Mopar guy, because my stripe's off to the side and not down the middle. Guess what we just did?
Overdid it?
Overdid it by 0.04 grams. Not a big deal.
It's like 2 drops. You're good.
Yeah.
Unless it's rich cinnamon or smooth vanilla by Flavora.
Neither one of those.
Don't over drip those flavors. Unless you have like a 120. Then you're all right. Which swag strawberry here? 6.3. Super sweet. Because it's me.
No, not you and super sweet.
Mm-hmm. I only do 0.25% now.
So you're kind of backing off.
Mm-hmm. For a while now, actually. I haven't done 0.5 really in a while. Certain things, like if I'm doing like a straight up candy vape, which isn't that often, but I will go full sugar lips. Lumi's an enabler. She bought me my super sweet.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I mean, what?
Somebody had to get called out for it, right?
It was a gift. Homies, we do solids. Don't palm. Look at that car. I'm to Virginia and do it myself. Oh, there we go.
So, how about some good news, since we've had a whole bunch of bad news today? My greenhouse is 98% complete.
Liam's been busting his ass.
Fuck you.
I
Fuck you
finished
right in the
Larry's
asshole.
stand.
That kid to work.
You're a walking, talking phallus with an out-of-place rib. Fuck you. And it's not ribbed for her pleasure.
Technically, my rib is exactly where it's supposed to be. It's the cartilage that's out of place.
Right.
So that falls under the shin bone is connected to the knee bone nonsense, you know.
Likey.
Look at that thing. It's so damn shiny.
And technically, if you want to get into the A and P of things, I can do that. A good portion of your floating rib is actually cartilage.
True.
See? Yeah. Come on, don't talk A and P with.
Whichever part technically it is, it all fucking hurts right now. A lot.
Don't laugh or sneeze or cough or breathe.
Yeah,
Yeah, as long as I sit still and don't breathe, I'm great. It's the moving and breathing and being alive part that hurts.
Yeah, I used to get that same kind of pain every single damn year in like October or November because I would get bronchial infections every year when I was, smoking cigarettes like a goddamn chimney. And pain in this area is not a picnic at all. It decreases your quality of life by 1,000%.
Yeah, first time I'd ever done that and audibly heard a pop. I was like, that's not good. And then the lightning pain came and I'm like, oh no.
Yeah.
Yeah, that sucked a whole lot.
Nope, that's not even what I've heard of, Kimberly. Somebody else might have, but not me.
What happened?
Asked if we'd messed with one shot of nutting cake.
What are we doing with nutting on cakes? Who's nutting on cakes?
Two girls nut on one cake?
I'll just tell your mother we ate the pie.
I knew there was a reason why we missed you on this show. Always a way to make
non sequiturs.
Appropriate.
Non sequitur inappropriateness.
For real though, I don't think we should be nutting on cakes on a show like this.
No, that's a good way to get me kicked off of YouTube.
Probably.
Which, to be quite honest, that would suck. I mean, not that I couldn't just make another channel, but
It's a hassle.
It's a hassle, And then, let's see, what are we, 5-6 years into this and still not 1,000 subs? So no ball pit for anybody. I'm telling you. It's kind of like that, Euro Trip movie. The girls never came, except for the ball pit never came.
A bointer, yo. Oh, wait, that's Road Trip.
Yeah, wrong one. We're not talking about killing cheetahs here.
Yeah, right. Did you kill a cheetah? Bointer, yo. Boinked?
That movie set that kid into a whole bunch of roles that were the same
Playing
exact
the weird
character.
Oh,
DJ Qualls?
DJ Qualls, yeah.
Yeah.
It's a nerdy white sidekick kid.
The awkward, like gawky, like looks like a harsh breeze would blow him a block away.
Right.
Later, Paul. Have a good night, buddy.
Did the hair get more
Peter
pink?
Heshington.
I don't have any lights on at the moment, so maybe.
Oh. What's that one, Lumi?
Trying to get it out. Am I allowed to show this one on a stream?
I don't know. Are you?
Wrong with
Mhm.
it. Have a
That's
dick
the
in it.
other one. The
Yeah,
other one.
Never
Oh, the
stopped you
other one.
before.
Yeah. The,
Oh yeah.
Let
has
him-
a device in his hand.
It's a meter approved device.
influenced his child.
There may or may not be the same kind of device right next to me on the floor.
Allegedly.
Allegedly.
That's right. We have
It's
to
legal
use
in
it.
my state.
Fair enough. Well, then you say whatever the hell you want in your
Recreational.
state.
Not to mention, it's medically legal here, and I'm hurt as fuck. So
There you go. Bang.
Oh, Okay. Like a delightful little berry custard going on there with some mouthfeel too. I haven't even vaped it yet. I just put it on my freaking wrist.
So, for those,
the baby bottle.
I don't know how this mix will play with Soul Warming Spider.
Soul warming spider, eh?
It's what I was using all day.
Mine's just called Soul Spider. Oh, you can't see it because of the fucking light. Hold on.
Yeah, you're still rocking the room light and the ring light?
What?
oh,
Soul Spider.
that actually plays together very well. Would have never thought to put peaches and lemon together until just now.
But we're gonna find out. Ooh.
On dark mode.
Oh, whoops.
How did it end up fitting compared to the placeholder?
Placeholder.
I mean, it's in there. Not like a permanent sitting or anything.
Yeah, no, I was just curious as to how the placeholder worked out, if it actually held like we were thinking it would.
Where'd I go with the mold? Did I already lose it? Fucking already lost it, bro. Oh, it's right in front of me.
Nice. So it did stick in there just enough.
Yep, and then the resin managed to make it stick even further. So I think this could have been a permanent attachment, but I'm peeling it off anyways because I want to. Because I don't know if anybody's still going to do an Addy Tooney stand.
Yep, that plays really nicely together. I'll be goddamn. Let me try this
This
out.
is tasty, actually. I did.
Oh, sweet.
So
It's dry.
Barbarian cream at 2.3. BSO Blueberry V2 at 1.5. BSO Huckleberry at a half. TPA Kentucky Bourbon at 1.5. Liquor Barn Vanilla Ice Cream at 1.5. And Flavora Vanilla Pudding at 1.
Word up. Something fresh to vape this on.
Oh, those actually play really nicely together. Holy shit.
Lemon?
I think I need to adjust the custard down a touch in there.
Too much custardy?
Yeah, it's killing the lemon. The lemon's there, but I'm getting more peach and custard than anything, which there's nothing wrong with that, but...
It's RT with questionable e-liquid, and now I'm not happy with it.
With questionable?
Yeah.
Why is it questionable?
Because they hate vape. It's like a meh. It didn't really turn out the way I wanted to, but I don't want to fucking throw it away. Hate wasting juice. I don't have a brother to pawn my juice on like you.
That's if it's not to my standard. I'm like, oh, here you go, try this. And sometimes he's like, that's really good.
I have a brother-in-law, and I do make liquid for him, but I only make one liquid for him ever, and that's all he vapes ever, and it's all TPA tobaccos. He's a very simple vapor. He uses a little tiny eye care, and he has some other little tiny stick tank mod. And only vapes this one liquid that I make called Shen Bacco because he's Chris Shen. And that's all he ever asked me for. One time I made him some the blueberry one that Don had, blueberry something in his milligram, and he was like, "Oh, this is really nice," but it just kind of made me want to go back to my tobacco. All right, clever's clever, brother. And it's a weird recipe too. Like most people would look at it and be like, "Oh God, why the fuck does he vape that?" I don't think it's public. Anybody's interested, it's 5% TPA RY4 double, 2% TPA Turkish, 3% TPA Western, and 2% vanilla swirl TPA. He vapes 7 milligram.
Holy shit. That would fucking kill me. I'd take one rip and I'd be laying on the floor.
It's actually really smooth. It tastes like a Camel. It tastes like a vanilla caramel Camel cigarette. But like before you light it, take like a dry hit. Who's a Camel guy? I was like, I could probably do something like that. That recipe's from February of 2017.
Holy shit.
Been vaping that for 4 years, that dude. Wow. All right.
I guess whatever keeps you off the stinkies.
Fucking A. Yeah, I mean, he hasn't had a cigarette in at least that long, so. My sister's happy. She can't stand cigarette smoke. Never.
Alright.
So I can try this. Oh, I'm poet. I didn't even know it.
I got my mix and ass handed to me this week. I mixed up the meter lolly that DeMillan made for me last weekend and was trying to figure out a way to give it just a little bit of a tweak and tried like 5 different fucking things and could not fucking get it.
Yeah, you
Ended
did
up
your
vaping
hint
like
of hard
160
candy and
I tried a whole bunch of different shit after that. That was V1. I tried 4 different versions after that and still couldn't get it to do exactly what I fucking wanted it to and ended up vaping like 160 mils of that fucking lolly candy. God damn it.
the Millen can make a good recipe. I tell you what.
Yeah, she can. I just could not figure out for the fucking life of me how to twist it to what I was trying to get it to, and I threw all sorts of weird shit at it. I think I'm gonna have to start from scratch to get to what I'm looking for. Just go weird with it.
Assuming this is gonna take 2 or 3 to reach its deliciousness, but I'll make it public because it's for Mike. And I will make a note. Steep time. 3 days. 2 days. No, 3 days. There's strawberries in it. We have a rule around here.
I just shake and vape it. I just shake and vape everything.
Well, yeah, I'm going to, but I mean, for the flavored junkies who are like, does it need to steep? Well, probably does. I'm just impatient as fuck. Although there's a couple that I will wait for. Call of Booty is one of them. I learned my lesson. Vape that shit right away. It's so much better after that.
You know what we should have done during that Dungeons and Dragons game? We should have had Addy Tooney punch something with all those rings.
Yeah, we never found out what those rings did. I'm kind of pissed.
I voted in the beginning. We have Addy Tooney put them all in one hand and hit something. I thought
Like
it would have been much cooler
maybe
that way.
was. Did you never ask Nick like what the
Hey Google, message Nick.
right?
We found our way around it.
You're not.
The 4 rings
did
was
you like?
very cool, but
I don't want to ruin it. I'll watch it.
no, the 4 rings thing was cool, but we subverted our own. As Adam Savage would say, we deny your reality and substituted our own.
Nice.
we Sinatra that
What
bitch.
did
We did
those
things our
rings
way.
do?
Like to send it?
Man, Google take its sweet fucking time waiting for you, didn't it?
I think I was trying to pick up all the background sound because I have my speakers up pretty loud.
Yeah.
So anybody that hasn't vaped Soulshine yet, it's really, really fucking good. So mix it up if you got the stuff.
Add it to your list of things to get.
Mr. Miles, that bird couldn't fit on the chimney. That was the last thing that I did before I left the bird. I left the bird and then I started climbing shit.
That bird was a champ.
That bird couldn't climb that shit. I was climbing it.
My recipe, everybody.
That's what I thought she was going to do in the very beginning, Miles. I totally anticipated that happening as well. I was like, this is going to get real fucking weird because that's fucking thing's going to get bukkake with squirrel juice and it's all going to go crazy from there.
Oh, fucking Christ. What did I fucking miss?
Oh, man. Wait till you watch it. It's even weirder than what we're talking about.
It's really fucking weird.
We're trying to give away bits without spoiling it.
That's why I'm trying to not like give too much away because it's going to be entertaining as fuck for everybody that sits and watches it.
Here's to you, Mike.
Fuck.
All I'm saying is know how to distract Fresh from now on.
I was very distractible.
He was
Yes.
befriending a bat the whole time.
Shiny bangles, man.
That's with little wine bracelets on their ankle or something.
Fresh is like I am Batman.
Wine charms. Yeah, the wine
That's
charms
what he
like-
was trying to do that whole time. He was trying to become Batman.
Yep, he sure
Could've
was.
been.
Wizard Harry.
Would have made you immune to the wind in the room.
Right, but how?
A dragon wing attack.
What did you have to do? What was
It also
the?
would have let you flew.
You'll see. What is it? It's 2 a.m. to 5 a.m. Pacific
I think so, yeah.
is when the Dungeons and Dragons
Five
game
to
will
8
play.
Eastern, I believe, is when it comes on.
God. I'm gonna have to watch that on the.
There will be a replay of that on my channel though.
be nice.
I'm gonna put that up on my channel.
Yeah, I was just saying, I hope we get
God.
that.
Yeah, because you'll have an edited version of it.
Yeah.
Cool.
That whole time. That
Good, at
whole
least I know
time
where to
we
look
had
for.
stuff.
That'll be something I will be sleeping through. I'll have to watch the replay. Namely, because
Those UK and Aussies got no idea. They have no idea what they're in for.
How long was your guys' campaign then?
We started a little bit before 8:30 because we were setting stuff up still. And then by 8:30, I was rummaging around my house looking for last minute beverages. And then I think it ended somewhere around 2 a.m.
Sounds like a solid session. That's what we used to do when I was like playing
five-
regularly.
like
Like
5
4,
hours.
5, 6 hour sessions usually.
Yeah, it was like a 6-hour good session.
Have a couple bags of chips, a couple sodas,
There was a couple
Take a-
breaks here and there.
couple. Well, we were all smoking cigarettes and other stuff back then, so we'd take little breaks for that.
Yeah, we took a couple little breaks throughout, but not too bad. I think the longest break we took was like 10 minutes tops.
Yeah, just go use the bathroom and
Yeah, literally just long enough for everybody to go take a piss and grab another drink.
Yeah, before you break character. Yep. Yeah, I was bummed that I couldn't play because I really wanted to.
Nick did a really good job. keeping
That's
us
why,
moving
like,
forward.
a solid DM.
Not only that, like that's a personality of Nick I never got to see. Like he was actually role playing. Our 10-year
You guys have been married for like 10
tomorrow.
years.
Our 10-year anniversary is tomorrow, and I've
Oh, no.
never seen that side of him before.
wait till you guys see Nick. Like in the couple of years that we've known him, this is the most I've ever seen him come out of his shell. He was full
Well,
on into it. He was doing
Except
voices.
for alcohol induced.
No, more
He
than
had
that.
no
No,
alcohol. That was
No,
just
that's what I'm
pure Nick.
saying.
yeah, he was like
That's awesome.
he was doing voices. He was fucking all. Yeah, he was on it, dude. He did good.
Yeah, he was
really-
all up into it. Yeah. Nick did a
That's cool.
great job. Great DM.
Oh, that's fantastic.
And he had enough backup plans to. I think there was only one point when he was just kind of like, "Fuck."
No contingency whatsoever. It's like,
Yeah,
shit.
he was prepared for
No,
most
he
of the
had
shit.
a contingency. He just wasn't prepared for Meter to be as knowledgeable as Meter
Slick.
is.
I showed up with a printed copy of the fucking player's guide and a digital copy of the player's guide, and knew all my shit, knew what I could do with all my shit, and was like, oh, here we go.
Mr. Miles said he did a good job. Yeah. Kept us moving in the right direction. Yeah.
That's good.
I'm just pissed.
Yeah,
I
I
don't
showed
get to see more of that, and I live with the motherfucker.
I showed up ready to drag that party through a campaign, kicking and screaming if I had to.
Join his campaign, Lumi. Make a
No.
character and join his campaign.
Oh my god! Right after that, he went into his Discord with his D&D friends, and they're all like, "Oh, is she playing now? Is she playing now?" It's like I can't even function with what time I do have. Never mind being on a set Friday, Saturday schedule like that. No.
No time.
I mean, I have plenty of time. I'm just busy moping around in my self-pity most of the time. Trying to find something wild to do to keep myself amused.
Decided I'm not going to mix anything else tonight. We're just going to leave it at one. I will mix when my parents are here and watching my son this weekend.
I think the last time I saw him that chipper, he was drinking a whole bunch of tequila, and he was scooting around the house in a computer chair with my cat on his lap, petting it like a fucking evil something. I don't even know, but he was being wild that night. That's the last time I've seen that side of Nick.
Maybe that just tells you you need to sit down and play with him like once a week, you know. Get him out of his shell.
I play World of Warcraft with him. I carry him into everything that he wants to do, and I make sure my character is geared enough that they'll take me and they'll take him despite him being undergeared.
Well, sometimes you gotta drag him. That's just how that works. Sometimes maybe he needs to drag you. Maybe that's the key. Could be a two-way street, right?
Eh.
Yeah, definitely gonna have to up the lemon in that next time. Or down the peach, one of the two. Maybe down the peach, because that is a pretty strong fucking flavor.
Mr. Miles, that was somewhat tame. I wanted to do a hell of a lot more, but I felt bad for the group.
Taunting creatures?
I was licking a lot of things, too.
Yeah, she was.
Lumi's, yeah.
The
Lumi's
hell's wrong with your character?
Lumi's character was Lumi. Her entire purpose was to poke every button, flip every lever, trip over every object, and light everything on fire that was flammable and some things that weren't.
Were you a rogue or a thief?
No. But she's skilled that way.
Yeah, I was a sorcerer, but I skilled into thief stuff. No, I actually skilled into thief stuff, so I could be a klepto.
She made Lumi, and she Lumied.
I hope that's
spoilers, Mr. Miles. Spoilers.
Come on, how are we ever going to promote the OnlyFans if you're giving away the goods right here in the chat?
That's hilarious, dude. God.
Yeah, wait till you guys see that fucking story unfold. Oh my god.
Mr. Miles probably knows that whole case better than we do, because I'd imagine he probably had to watch it a minimum of 5 times trying to edit it.
That's why he was asking questions earlier, because now he knows the whole story and he wasn't even fucking there.
Making sure he's got his edit right.
That's what he's like. Am I reading? Do I remember this correct? Yep. You do.
Off you go.
Did I see all this right?
Man, I feel like I missed out on that. God damn it.
Me too.
I mean, we could probably do it again another night. We can set up another one.
I wouldn't mind.
Let's see. He has vacation time coming up. His job actually gave him vacation recently, so we could maybe do a short one, aka short long TJ show. If he's on vacation for it, we could just start the stream early and crack of dawn.
That'd be a long fucking night right there.
Right?
And day leading into it.
Yeah, Mr. Miles, I have never really done video editing except for I made a wedding video. And I had no clue what I was doing in that thing. But I had to edit all of the clips of videos and photography that was taken and try to make my own little video slideshow montage. So I can only imagine what an actual editor has to go through.
There's a reason why I don't do regular videos and never have.
That's why I do everything live. I cannot do anything recorded. It just feels unnatural.
It's not even the unnatural portion of me. It's just the fucking pure boredom I get from fucking editing. I can do it. Like, I even toyed around with it when I was in the army, editing, like, just stupid shit, like home videos and stuff together. That was 15 years ago. It was shit when I was doing that. And I'd sit on when I'd have fucking CQ or anything all in the middle of the night from like 11 p.m. till about 5 a.m. I'd sit and I'd edit videos and just boring as shit, but it was something to pass the time. Maybe that's why I want to do it. It's because I know how boring it is for me.
Dogecoin surged 40% on Tuesday. What the fuck?
Yes.
I have a friend who invests in crypto, and he's always posting stuff on Facebook. And he said, just got rich on Dogecoin, LOL, laughing but very serious. He's like, I'm watching this like a hawk right now, and I just looked at an article, and it's up 40%. That's frightening.
Yeah, the scary part about that is it's gonna fucking drop like a rock, I think.
Yeah,
that's probably why he's watching it like a hawk. He's probably the second it drops
hard.
He's gonna be like, cha-ching.
Dogecoin has the potential to go up way more. So
yeah.
Oh, it has the potential, but I don't know if it's gonna get there.
You just got to be careful watching that thing, because when that bottom drops out, that's gonna be like a fucking water slide, man. Just all of a sudden, whoop.
Well, yeah, because you got to think all of those people that early invested like a couple $1,000s into it, and when it was at what, quarter of a fucking cent a share or some shit. And
55 cents a coin right now.
what the fuck was it? 3 days ago, it was at like 45. So, I mean, it's really bumped up in the last couple days. Granted, I don't dabble in cryptocurrency unless it's currency I can put my fingers on. I'm not dabbling on it.
I know people are like, "Oh, you should mine in your spare time. You know, when you're not doing anything, you got a GeForce, you got an RTX." I'm like, "No, I'm contributing to the problem if I do that. Fuck that. I don't need that shit."
Not to mention the strain that puts on your graphics card.
Absolutely. I do 3D renders. I don't need to make crazy money. That shit scares me.
Yeah. It's a weird thing. Granted, don't get me wrong. I pay attention to the stock market and stuff like that because I have to adjust what's in my portfolio, but I don't fuck with anything crypto related.
Yeah, I did years ago. I actually bought some Bitcoin, but machine, I probably told the story before. The machine that I was running, the hard drive crashed and I lost my wallet, and I never wrote the PGP key down or whatever, so just gone to the ether.
I mean, it depends on which
It was a
one's
$20
worth.
investment. It wasn't much.
Yeah, that $20 is
At
probably
least
worth
you didn't do a
400
pizza
day.
with it.
Yeah,
Oh
it could
yeah,
have been
that
like
guy
400
that
bucks or
bought
something.
Domino's pizza back in the day with it.
That was Swaggy Shane.
Yeah, just in
Yeah,
case you didn't know.
I was scooching around the subject waiting for him to be like, "Are you fucking serious? You gotta remind me."
Man.
What I laugh at is now there's some of those. I was reading an article, must have been like 5 or 6 months ago. There's some car dealerships now that are accepting cryptocurrency as payment.
Mm-hmm.
So some of these guys who got in it really early, they're buying like Lamborghinis with like a couple of fucking bitcoins.
Couple of Bitcoins. New cryptocurrency, go.
Gone.
What's got there?
Mr. Miles.
Well, they're touching things that I'm not supposed to be touching.
I spent one night playing in the stock market. I put like $30 into Robinhood, and I haven't touched it since.
Put some money in Google and Amazon.
Whatever I did, I picked a couple of dividends and I put the reinvestment right back into it. And I just haven't looked at it or touched it since.
Oh, as long as you weren't one of those guys that did the let me get in on GameStop and then we're going to shut everybody down because, oh my god, you're actually messing with the stock market. And Michelle, I can't blame you. There is a headache with that stuff. Well, I guess you could put money in the UFC now as they're publicly traded. Fucking ridiculous.
I don't generally fuck with the stock market, but I do fully intend to buy one stock in the UFC so that I can then, from then on, start saying that as part owner, this is what I request.
Can't blame you there.
That way, anytime I tweet at Dana White and talk shit, I can say, as a shareholder.
Holy shit.
He blocks me.
You
Ooh.
can't block a shareholder.
Excuse me.
You.
You'd think so. I'll just make another account, UFC shareholder community.
He's just gonna show up at your doorstep, let me buy out your fucking shares and leave me the fuck alone.
I got cameras. That's
I mean-
Yeah.
He's gonna have Thug Rose and Valentina show up at your door. We're here to buy you out, bitches.
Watch how quick I run out in the front lawn in a mankini with a handful of baby oil. That's right, girls. Tell me I'm not good enough. Let's do this.
Oh,
Seconds
fuck.
later, meter just out cold.
As long as somebody records it.
We're getting danced on, son. Oh, fucking viral video for days there.
Fuck yeah.
And the weird fucking headlines that'll come out of that one.
Still trying to talk the ring boy Clay Teal from BKFC into remaking one of Paige Van Zant's OnlyFans videos, shot for shot.
It'd be awesome.
He's bigger than me. He's like 375, 400 pounds. He's a big boy. And I'm like, dude,
Amazing.
you gotta do it. You gotta fucking do it.
Why does she have to be such an ass? God.
Right?
It's nice to look at, but it's
Larry?
like nothing else to back it up.
KFC's picking up all her friends too, and they're already setting up another hottie match for the summer. So,
Wow, hottie match.
yeah, it's getting real interesting in BKFC right now.
Wow.
It's weird that they have some really great fights coming and then they throw shit like that together.
Yeah, in a matter of a week, they picked up Pearl Gonzalez and fucking Rachel Ostovich.
Yep.
Let's see what you guys are going for. It ain't boxing, but you're gonna get a great pair of fights.
Yeah. God.
I'm wondering when we're going to see, well, I know it's not going to be anytime soon in BKFC, but I want to see Paige Van Zandt get knocked out by fucking old Aussie herself.
Back, take her out.
Oh yeah, Roddy Beck Rawlings, let her get that L back only in a striking match.
I think Beck's fighting 35 in BKFC now.
Is she? That might be.
She's the ladies belt holder in 35, I believe.
You know, I know she's the belt holder. That's what I said. I didn't think that was going to happen anytime soon with Paige losing her first inaugural fight. Which, not that I'm surprised at all, but, you know.
Said in the very beginning, she was never known for her striking, so you know they didn't hire her a 1-2 combo.
That's it. Great for promotion, though.
That's what I said. They wasted no time having her take pictures with the super deep V-cut BKFC shirts to put up on the merch site.
Oh, yeah. Their #1 merch seller.
Yeah, that's what I said. Now they got Rachel Ostovich and Pearl Gonzalez. Fuck. You're not going to be able to keep shirts in stock anymore.
Nope. Yeah. Buying this for my wife. Maybe it'll make them look like them.
Right.
Sorry,
Happy
dude. That's
Mother's Day.
not how that works. Oh. Yeah. Did you see on what was it, earlier this week, UFC's website, they still have this weekend was listed as to be determined versus to be determined as the main.
Yeah, as of I didn't look at it today, but as of last night, it was to be determined versus to be announced.
Yeah.
Wow.
I was like, are you kidding me still?
The only two fights that were actually showing on the card were Rodriguez versus Watterson and Neal versus Neal.
Yeah.
Shit.
And then TBD versus TBA for the headline.
God.
Nothing else filled in. We're like 3 days out, literally.
Yeah, fucking
You're
ridiculous.
getting no main card, bitches.
Right?
No
Like, what the
period,
hell?
Yeah.
That's the hangover from the hangover card.
Right?
Wow.
Pay 3
Come
bums to
on.
fucking tag team fight in the parking lot and point a camera at it.
I mean, that was a thing. You remember bum fights?
I didn't like that.
I don't really either. It's kind of degrading, kind of shitty.
Really
But-
upset me.
You have to do something.
Yep.
All right, I'll take one. Fly me out there. Find me another 155er. Let's do this shit.
Right.
Only caveat is they can't have trained either.
Right. Yeah, I was gonna say the problem with that is that you're the same weight class as like Conor McGregor.
Yeah, exactly. Dude, fucking rock my world in one punch.
Fucking Connor, cowboy.
Dude, he would knock me the fuck out in one punch.
Oh yeah, all those monsters.
That's
I'd probably cry. I'd be like, why did you do that, Conor McGregor? What the fuck, man?
You punched me right in the ear.
Oh.
Fucking hot. I know it.
in the fucking ear.
Yeah. I'm not a fighter unless provoked. Like, And it has to be like, I don't know. I haven't been in a fight in fucking years. It's like high school, probably. I mean, I've been like around fights, like, because I've been in a band. So I've been like, you know, involved, like in the middle of the pit when a bar fight breaks out and had to defend myself a bunch of times. There was one time where we were at this bar and people were fucking throwing pool balls and shit. And I was like, Jesus.
Jesus Christ. That's a quick way
Yeah, I
to
almost
get
got
your
hit
day
by the
wrecked.
damn 9-ball. I saw it fly past me. Let's get the fuck out of here, please.
Right?
Shitty little
Check
bar
your-
in Hammond, Indiana. It's like a trashy ass place. We just went there because they had like $1.50 beer night or whatever. And it was like, well, expect that at a place that has $1.50 beer night.
Right.
Well, it's kind of like going to those places where you drink and drown. Expect something like that.
Yep.
There was a place in, where is it, in Baltimore, I think? When I was out at Walter Reed Army Medical Center, we would go out there on the weekends, and it was like a $35 drink and drown.
Oh, God, yeah.
Yeah, there's constantly fights there. Granted, I was also underage, but a lot of times they just flash that military ID as you come in the door, and they go, oh, okay.
Thank you for service. Come on in.
There were a lot of bars like that, even in D.C., which is crazy considering you've got Georgetown fucking university right there, and so you've got a bunch of underage kids there. Like, there was constantly underage things going on. Half the time, you just military ID. They're like, all right, whatever. Have a good time. All right.
Yeah, my friend Frank got away with a lot of shit, he said, because he joined the Marines right after high school. So he was 18, you know, and he said he had no problem getting into bars. It's like, yep, just flash the military ID. They're like, oh, come on in.
DTF's in Baltimore. Well, as long as you're not
Yeah.
parked over by where the old Golden Ring Mall is, you're in a good shape then. Or was. That was a shit show of a place.
Yeah, see, Miles, I wanted no part of that fucking roof. That's why I let my animals go do that shit. Fuck roof climbing. I flew anyway, but still.
It's a nutcase.
It's a negated lot. Yeah, so that means the lot lizards have to
wow.
climb the fence.
Right?
Looking for a good time, honey?
I can lock geckos at that point.
Not with you.
I remember my dad, since he was in the carnival business, every year they would stop and they would play a spot right at the Golden Ring Mall. There in Baltimore. There was this dude who fucking sat in a wheelchair right next to a McDonald's, and you'd see him just raking in cash in this intersection, sitting in a wheelchair.
Oh, wow.
And
I had
when
one of those too.
then when the fair was open, that motherfucker rolls up in like a fucking 3-piece suit and tie and no limp, nothing. You see him get out of his fancy ass Jaguar. I'm like, you sorry piece of shit.
Wow.
But
That's crazy.
a bright place, and people are stupid.
It's pretty tasty, not gonna lie. There needs to.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I'm thinking about it. For those of you guys who haven't seen this in a while, here's an update on the greenhouse.
Oh, it's a thing now.
Yeah.
Awesome, dude.
Yeah, it's coming along slowly but surely.
Yeah. Wow.
And you see all the clear polycarbonate roofing in there now. It's getting there, slowly but surely.
Eat. Like it.
Yeah, good stuff.
I want a greenhouse.
Bet you do.
Yeah, don't build one right now. They're fucking stupid expensive. I'm probably
lumber's stupid expensive.
I'm thinking I'm about $1,000 into it right now, maybe a little bit more.
I think I'm like 400-ish into mine. But mine's just converting something.
So vague.
Although I do have access to a free hydroponic system too, which will be nice once I get my solar panels installed.
Fat tomatoes, dude.
Yeah, my neighbor he's got one where he's like, he's got a hoop house, but they don't work well in a hoop house because you don't get the same amount of heat and sunlight. So he's like, do you want to install it in there? I'm like, yeah, as soon as I put solar panels on. So that'll be next year, because with the amount of money I've spent on it this year, not doing solar this year. Like, my fan's gonna be running with a fucking extension cord. Luckily, it doesn't take a whole lot of energy. It's 50 watt. It's a 50-watt fan, and no more than what.
I should put my greenhouse on a solar panel. Mine's small enough that it might do it.
Might be able to.
If you've
car
got
batteries.
Yeah, you put a couple of batteries in there, and then, like, for myself, because my fan that I bought runs on AC, not DC, I'll have to buy a converter once I put the solar panels on, because I can't run it off of DC power, which is fine. Converter's not going to cost much.
Converters are cheap. Yeah, you can get them at Harbor Freight for $20.
I like the idea of $20 at Harbor Freight. However, I want something a little more permanent. And Harbor Freight always not known for like long-term usage. As much as
you just look at it
I
more
have
as
my
like
air compressor that's been building Lumi stands in my pressure pot for quite a while now.
look, I'm not saying they don't sell some good items or you don't get lucky once in a while.
Right.
But there's a reason why Harbor Freight is cheaper to buy shit at than other places. Look, they get the job done, but I'm looking for permanent solutions. That's my goal. If I'm putting this kind of money into it to begin with, I'm gonna make sure everything's nice. Fuck, just the exhaust fan that I bought with the fucking thermostat controls for both humidity and temperature. That was $140, $150. So, all right, brother. Have a good night, man.
All right.
If you need to chat, hit me up, man.
Okay.
Yeah,
I
I'm
want to
probably,
put strawberries in mine.
yeah, I'm probably gonna take off. I gotta be up in 4 hours.
Ugh.
Right on, man.
See you guys.
Later.
5 for me, I think. 6 for me.
6. Ooh.
Yeah, I gotta be at the store at 6 o'clock.
I'll be up with you. Don't feel bad. It's okay.
Yeah. We made progress, so we have room to put our truck tomorrow. So hopefully it'll go smoothly. And then the plumber's coming, so I have an out to get out of the store on time tomorrow.
It's always nice to have an out.
Got a leaky pipe downstairs.
Oh, it definitely is that time of day, though. I know we started late, and so we're ending a little late, but you guys know the general dynamic. Not quite as an exciting of a show as it could have been this week, but, you know, bigger things are upon us, so it is what it is. Love you guys. If you need to chat, any of us are here for you. By all means, hit us up. We're glad to talk. I'll listen. I won't even talk if you don't want me to. I do enough talking here. I'm sure nobody wants to fucking listen to me anyways. But remember, educate, advocate, not for yourselves, not for any of us up here, but for those sons of bitches that are still on the stinkies. We need to keep this live for them. Love y'all. See you guys all next week. Same time, same channel. And for those of you who do like Kicky Punchies, I do know we will be doing Kicky Punchies tomorrow. That'll be on the I'm No Joe channel. But like I said, one more time, if you need us, hit any of us up. We're glad to talk.
Yep.
Okay. But
Yeah, we're all up at various hours, so you can get a hold of somebody. One of us.
Somebody will be up no matter what time it is. You need somebody to talk. There's somebody here.
much
Remember,
love.
there's a Discord too. I'll keep an eye on that Discord. Everybody just come together, hang out in that Discord. Let's be there for one another like we are in this chat.
Oh, man. See you guys all later. Enjoy some more Adam Tunes on the way out. And see you guys next week. Bye-bye.
Bye.
How do I say goodbye to what we had? The good times that made us laugh outweigh the bad. I thought we'd get to see forever, but forever's gone away. It's so hard to say goodbye to yesterday. I don't know where this road is going to lead. All I know is where we've been, what we've been through. If we get to see tomorrow, I hope it's worth all the wait. It's so hard to say goodbye to yesterday. And I'll take with me the memories to be my sunshine after the rain. It's so hard to say goodbye to yesterday. And I'll take with me the memories to be my sunshine after the rain. It's so hard.